MiniChess is actually an educational program for preschool children, grade 1s, 2s and 3s. And it actually teaches them to be school ready. So it's a school readiness program which develops their life skills, science and math skills.
The program has been developed by Marisa van der Merwe, the Shoprite Woman of the Year Award winner. It's very educational. It's helping it's helping learners, but we're using chess as an educational tool.
Chess throughout the ages has always been used as a cognitive development tool, a very powerful educational tool. Chess is key. It structures them, it teaches them how to listen, it teaches them how to learn all these different skills like fine motor skills, spatial skills, cognitive development, a lot of skills that is crucial for a kid to be ready for the grade 1. And we were teaching them how to apply strategy into chess. So from as little as grade R, grade 1 till generals, you can teach something about chess, because strategy and all the aspects that chess has, everybody needs.
Since MiniChess has been introduced to the school, it has really made a very great impact. It's not only a game for just being a game, it is a learning tool since it improves the learner's thinking skills, the identification of shapes and giving judgment. They can judge things, thinking skills broadly. So it's a learning tool which is very, very effective. Thanks to Marisa, the person who has just helped us to pilot this project in grade R, and we wish that it can also go on because other grades also are envying it. They also want it in grade 1, in grade 2, in grade 3, 4, 5 and 7. Teachers are really grateful about this. They also want it. That's a very great tool for learning.
I've seen a drastic improvement. In fact, the MiniChess program, I also trained the national team, the national under-20 team, and I've been a national player myself. And I've seen with this MiniChess program, it takes the kids from the stage where they struggle quite a lot to a stage where they really understand and know what to do in the educational space, and also their instruction, the way they structure their work is excellent.
I can see a difference in most of the learners. I can say 95%. They show school readiness. There is that confidence because that is the impact that the MiniChess is doing, impacting them on being confident, the ability to want to do something, to want to interact with the learner, the other fellow learners, teamwork, and also to respond to an educator.
A very great change, especially in the subject of mathematics, and generally the children in grade R become, readily available for grade 1. School readiness, they are number 1. Already they are ready for the next class because of, this MiniChess that has been introduced to the school. That's a very great thing. We really love it, definitely.
We are doing the school readiness test at some of the preschools in Mamelodi to see what the progress is that the MiniChess program causes within school readiness on preschool level. So we did the pre-test earlier in this year, implemented the MiniChess program, and then we post-test again for school readiness to see what the impact of the MiniChess program was in the course of 3 months. I think this program we had, it was a very short period of time. What we have found up till now was absolutely amazing. At first, when we start testing these children, especially in the more rural environments, the children are not able to work in a classroom environment. They cannot take group assignments, they battle a lot with that. They need personal assistance individually, which will make it impossible for these children to perform in it. And that means that a lot of these children fall back in the group when school starts. So with the school readiness testing, we found that we teach the children to work in a group, We teach the children to listen to group assignments, to follow group assignments, to work from left from right, to work from a certain place on a two-dimensional space and follow the rules that the teacher gives them, and also to be able to follow instructions from what the teachers say and follow what the teacher do. So it is a very, very important way of teaching these children. And then again, they don't realize that they're learning. They're playing a game, they're in a game environment, they're enjoying it. And while they are learning concepts that we call baseline concepts for pre-learning concepts for future learning, they are actually progressing in terms of school readiness.
The children in Wikancho primary schools, today it was their graduation ceremony. They received their MiniChess driver's license, that's what we call it. Is to show that the learner understand the pieces, how they move. It's not about the pieces and how they move as well, but it's also about shape recognition, color identification, fine motor skills, etc. The little play you saw the learners doing in Wikancho Primary School is basically the legend story. Because when we start chess, when we start the MiniChess, we tell them where chess come from. That chess come from the East, and the story of the king and the poor man. You know, the play that they were doing was generally the legend story of chess, because it helps them with directions. When we say chess come from the East, then they know that the sun rises from the East. Already they are learning the directions. And we told them the poor man wanted rice, and then we counted rice on the grid, on the counting grid, on a chessboard. Most of these learners, they get interested when they want to count, they want to do something on the board, because it kind of attracts them. You know, they want to participate, they want to do more. I recommend the MiniChess program to most of the schools. I believe starting from grade R to grade 3, your foundation phase, it will definitely make an impact. Not only to foundation phase learners, but to those learners who can't cope, those ones who are in grade 4, grade 5, but they are still finding the directions too difficult for them, they are still finding counting too difficult for them. It can make an impact. I believe so.
It's a simple concept, it's easy to implement, it's cheap to implement, and it's got amazing results. I would say it's a must.
Definitely, I do recommend MiniChess for all the schools throughout the whole countries. Remember, we have a problem of learners' achievement, academic levels are low, but with MiniChess, the country will go very far. I also advise the President to have a look into this thing so that all the schools can really have a look at it, a feel at it. Let them try it, they won't regret it.